Well, I think, just to start, one grassroots effort, the community, got together, under the leadership of the Pikes Peak Regional Hospital Association to put the campus together and bring healthcare to the community. I think since UC Health acquired the hospital, or they joined the hospital back in 2018, we've added so many different services to serve the community so that we keep care closer to people's homes. When you look back to 2018, there was no general surgeon. Now we have two. There was a community orthopedic doc. Now we have a second, orthopedic doc here to serve the community. We've added infusion services. We've added a bunch of specialty docs over the years that now serve the community and have office hours anywhere from 1 or 2 days a month up to 6 to 8 days a month, just depending on what the need is. We engage with the community to look at what the community health needs are every 2 to 3 years, to include all kinds of community partners like the public health department, independent physicians that are in the community, as well as the EMS providers that we have as well.
I would add that, within the community of PPRH and the community of the surrounding areas of Teller County, about 80% of our staff live in this area and are part of the community. So when we talk about community, we really have that home feel. It's a very small, close-knit community within the hospital, and it kind of extends out to Teller County and surrounding areas.
I think the one thing is we fall into a critical access hospital category. It is we measure our quality for patient safety and the level of care that we provide. We just got our rankings from the most recent quarter. We finished number 5 out of 154 critical access hospitals in the country. Critical access hospital, the way that's categorized, you have an ED that's open 24/7. You are 30 plus miles away from the nearest large community medical center, or you're isolated. And we're isolated because of the pass coming up here. We've seen it happen with fires and ice storms where that pass could get temporarily closed. And that affords us a little bit better of reimbursement from the Center of Medicaid and Medicare for primarily our Medicare patients to maintain that designation. And you can only have 15 beds or less. And so we've been squarely able to stay into that category. As we look at growth, we may have to add, a few more beds, a few more services, clinics, that type of thing. And so we're always looking at ways that we can incrementally grow. Primarily over the last several years, it's been in outpatient services, whether it's outpatient surgery or outpatient clinics. I think another great example would be the infusion clinic, where we offer both medical infusions and chemotherapy. We serve anyone from all the way out to Hartselle, down through Guffey, Cripple Creek, and then all the way back up through all of Teller County. And so it's quite a wide service area. And so if you think of someone from Hartselle that's coming out here to get their infusion, we just cut 2 hours off their trip to go down to Colorado Springs and come back after that really difficult therapy that they're getting, to work with their cancer treatments.
I think in terms of just, let's say, the staff, it brings a genuine quality of care. Their vision is truly about the patients and what can we do for the patients. So when you walk into Pikes Peak Regional Hospital, it's, hi, how are you? How can I help you? It's not looking for the next thing, or I'm too busy, I need to hit the quota. I think it just gives a sense of ease and affords people to do their job, which is to take care of the community and that human touch. We strive to give excellent care to everyone that comes in, and that's patients, families, anyone who comes through the door that needs some sort of service.
Well, we're really proud of serving the community, so it's a tremendous honor for us to receive that award this year. Again, we're always looking for ways to grow. We have seen growth, and again, in all of our outpatient services. So from that and feedback we get from our patients through the surveys that the federal government requires us to send out, we usually get phenomenal feedback from our community. And so the next thing I think that we're looking at is really our ability to provide whole blood in partnership with EMS to continue to save lives up here in both Teller and Southern Park County. That would be a partnership that we would execute with UPass Regional Ambulance District. And what we've seen as we've partnered with Colorado Springs Fire Department in just a very short time, we've saved over 40 going on 50 lives in about 4 months. And when you look at what the investment is, it comes down to about $4,500 to save someone's life. So we'll be going and seeking some fundraising efforts. We'll be looking at additional blood drives.